Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working, feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.
What you got? What you got?
Yeah. Hello. Can I get a hello if you in the chat? Can I get a hello if you in the chat? What is it? Happy 14 days past Juneteenth. That's how we coming. It's Friday.
July 4th, 4th of July.
July 4th. We ain't gonna say 4th. I guess you could say 4th of July.
I already didn't say it.
We ain't saying happy nothing. We only, acknowledging that we still breathing. It's a Friday. It's episode 28.
Live from the field.
Of
episode
course.
28. Man, who's number 28?
I was just gonna say who.
Dang, let me think about it. Roy Hachimura. Nah,
Okay.
sometimes names just become to my head.
That's crazy.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think he is though. I gotta search it up.
If y'all in the chat right now, let us know how you feeling on today.
Let us know.
Did you celebrate? Did you not celebrate?
Let us know who's the most famous number 28 that you know in the sports.
No, you doing the research. We just need them to say how they feeling. We ain't need. That's too many questions. That's too strong of a question. That's a quiz question. We just need to know how y'all feeling in the chat today. Did you celebrate? Did you not celebrate? Is you protesting? I feel like the consensus is right now that people fed up with America.
Where?
What?
Where are you getting this from?
You crazy?
What information? What energy is you on, brother?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it linear. I see the consensus. Whereas before, in previous years, people were like, "Oh, what are we doing for 4th of July? What's going on for 4th of July?" I didn't see people with a hard stance on 4th of July. It's a lot of people on a hard stance.
Okay.
They might be celebrating internally, but they ain't outwardly supporting America. So if that's one of you and you in the chat, that's what's up. If it's not you and you celebrate it, that's what's up too.
Damn.
But who we got? Well, damn, nobody. We thought it was
several athletes in various sports have worn number 28. In the NFL, Darren Woodson.
Oh, man, come on. I see exactly who we going with.
Where? Yeah,
right where your hand is
I know. Ian Mahimi has worn number 1. And Cristiano Ronaldo also wore number 28 early in his career with Sporting CP. So, Alperen Sengun, that's not bad. So obviously, this is episode 28. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Episode Cristiano Ronaldo.
Right?
That's how we coming.
There we go.
This is the international episode. So if you over there, and actually football is the biggest sport worldwide
For sure.
by far.
For surely.
So, damn. I was just thinking. I was just watching some. I think it's the Kappa Gold. Kappa Gold is on right now. I was watching this on in Sliver at the little pizzeria, your spot. I had one back over there.
Fire.
And it was Guatemala playing Canada. Guatemala went to final kicks, penalty kicks. Guatemala won, I think it was 6-4, 6-5.
Shout out V Dozen in the chat. Yow.
Yow. Thank you for the lights too. We did our thing with the lights
Yeah,
yesterday.
the lights definitely was a come through, man. I'm glad you brought them, man. We appreciate you, man. You always, it ain't nothing new. You always done came through for us.
The wall right here is a blessing from V Does the cuz. Yeah, so essentially we wouldn't be in our position in here without V Does. So major salute. And salute to the OnlyFans model that was using these damn lights before. She did it. She was clearly making some breadsky that she didn't need them. So we'll take the blessing.
So the story goes.
So the story goes. No affiliation with us too. That was what we were told by V Does the bad cuz.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Cristiano Ronaldo episode. We got some things coming up. You about to hop on your flight to your cruise? Is you ready? Hold on, before I ask, I got a more pressing question. No, answer that, then I got a more pressing question.
I'm ready. It's gonna be fun.
Have you watched the Shitty Poop?
No,
Netflix
your sister told me about it. when
So
we was
you're
there.
not looking at that.
I'm not. I ain't watching none of that right now.
If y'all have seen the Netflix episode or the Netflix show, The Poopy Cruise or whatever it's called, I've heard some things. I haven't watched it, but I think you're gonna be good. And you ain't watched
I hope.
it. You ain't watched it, so
I definitely ain't watching it.
should I tell you?
She mentioned something about what they got stuck somewhere or something.
They didn't really. I don't know if they got stuck.
But it sounds weird if it's talking about.
I think
poop. It makes
they
it sound
couldn't-
like
There was a leakage within the boat
of
the sewage system.
also stank the whole time.
Exactly, and people had to shit in plastic bags, essentially, and it was flooded with sewage. That's what I've heard.
On
I
the
haven't
boat?
seen it. Yes. So
Damn.
basically, leakage inside the actual boat
Damn.
because you can't just drop that stuff off in the sea. That's not good.
I mean, you can't. But where do you think they drop it off? They probably have
No,
a certain part of the sea where they drop
dock,
it off,
When they dock.
and they
That's when
drop it off into the sea
No,
where they dock.
They dropping it off at a place that is feces ready.
Bullshit, man. They drop everything off in the ocean.
You might not be off.
I know they do. What you mean?
You might not be off.
I'm not saying the ships be dropping it like there, but like, man, they drop so much trash and
No, they
shit in the
don't.
ocean.
There's actually a lot of stuff going on. That's why it's a lot of chemical
Yeah,
stuff within your beaches. So make sure you check your beaches
straight
too.
up,
I know LA is notorious for that.
for sure.
I feel like Marina Del Rey and
That-
Dockweiler is the actual sewage.
That is
system
where
for
I got put up on that. But I think I learned that in college though. They was
Santa
telling me,
Monica, all that area.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Malibu. I feel like there's something going on over there. I feel like it's crazy. When you think about it, you're like, damn, I'm swimming in when you go into the ocean, you're swimming in waste.
You never know. You
Obviously,
never
they're
know.
not putting it on like the edge, but you know what I mean?
But water, just like when they had the oil leaks, that gets anywhere.
That's what
You
I'm saying. It
cannot
travels.
you can't it's water, bro.
Yeah.
Like, well, you ready for your trip? That's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
That's Turks and Caicos. You said Bahamas, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be
Caribbean.
fun. DR. We're touching DR for a second.
Dominican Republic, get some mama wana, man. Get some mama wana. Don't forget the mama wana.
You gotta get the
my
mama
friend.
wana. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. You know what? There's a lot of stuff going on, man. The summer is really looking fun, man. We got a couple events coming up. We got what you performing this coming up next week, right?
We got something coming
Is that
up. I
is
think
a
we're gonna let it out
surprise
the bag.
performance?
Yeah, a little surprise performance,
Okay.
but we might pop up, or I might pop up at the 707 day in Vallejo.
There we go.
707 week is big out there. I think last year was a great time. So shout out to everybody that put it on in Vallejo. I think this year they wanted to expand it to make a 707 week, instead
Fired
of a
up.
707 day, which I think is pretty dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Takes a lot more people involved, but it also spreads the love, so it's not just centered all in one day. Um, yeah, so they doing it in Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? We might do a little something, might pop up and do a little impromptu performance because I feel like Fairfield need to be represented in that space.
And who better to do that?
Come on now. Come on
In
now.
the field general.
Come on now. And we hope to kind of inspire kind of Fairfield to do some things next year. If there's not stuff already going on, I might not be privy to the information that's going on. I know I hit a few people like, hey, let's do something for 707 Day and put it together. And we have done stuff in the past, which was our first annual 707 Day.
For sure. I feel like
Fairfield I Love You
nobody.
Day.
I feel like nobody was doing
Come
that.
on now.
I feel like
Come
nobody.
on now. I didn't want to do that.
I feel like
but
there was definitely nobody doing anything on that.
Not
day,
707
that year.
day.
That was a couple years ago.
Not 707.
It was
Day.
that 3 years ago.
That was 3 years
But
ago.
you know what? As much as I want to pat ourselves on the back, we also got to give ourselves criticism because we didn't keep it going and we
Nah,
didn't
we
stamp
should.
it
We didn't.
as our day.
We should have
Um,
maximized it. We should.
you know what I mean? But I'll take partial blame for it this year because, like I said, blame it on CEO, blame it on the CEO. Shirt's coming.
Shirt coming.
But because I was gone, I was gonna be gone, so my energy wasn't really.
You was off of it.
Yeah. As soon as my energy wasn't, I definitely would help.
A real CEO would have put it together.
I
and
would
then
have helped.
I could be an what do you call it? Ancillary. I ain't had to be there.
I
Autonomous.
definitely would have helped. And
Okay.
I was waiting for you to tell me.
Oh, you was waiting for me. You wild. CEO ain't
But,
gotta wait.
but
for that.
at the same time, I'm a believer of when you knock on a couple doors or you reach out a couple places and there's no then you got to kind of listen to the universe and like, okay, maybe it ain't right. But that's me. But that's the beauty of me and you together because sometimes I'll do that and you be like, nah, I'm gonna keep going.
Nah, we pushing it forward, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of where we at with it.
But yeah, we might pull up and do an impromptu performance. Make sure you following us on the IGs by Bijan at CEO_Nico, right?
Yep. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you in the chat, oh yeah, we got the folks in the chat saying what's up. We appreciate y'all showing some love and rocking with us. This episode 28, man. They say most podcasts don't get there till what?
Is that what they say?
They say most podcasts don't last for you 4 or 5 episodes. We had on 28. It's testament to y'all, man. Keeping it going. I do my dibble and dabble, come in and out a few times. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We at the stove with it. You feel me? We getting prepped for our 5-year anniversary. Be on the lookout for that soon. We in the process of planning that out, making sure the summer ends right. It's Leo season upon us too. August 7th is the best day ever in history. So we getting ready for that. July 25th, Choose Up Cheese celebrating his birthday. The Brotherski. You know what I'm saying? Sada Baby. Pac-Man, right?
No,
not
Duckman.
Duckman, my fault.
Yeah.
Duckman, Cousin Feek, Work Baby, and the General. So
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
we back at Journeys. Last time we was at Journeys was a few years ago, but we back in the building, and it's gonna be good for the 7s, man. So we need y'all to get y'all tickets right now. Hit up Choose Up Cheese. Yeah, it's gonna be an event that y'all need to be at, for real, for real.
It's gonna be. I believe it's on the Eventbrite. Just tap in the Choose Up Cheese page, and then you got the comedy show too, right?
Got the comedy show
The
July
weekend before that.
17th, the weekend before that.
Or the Thursday before that.
At Tommy T's, presented by Shanice. My Money's Funny. It's gonna be some comedians. It's gonna be laughs. It's gonna be slaps. We're gonna be performing. Me, Cousin Feek. I'm music curating that whole thing. So it's gonna be a battle with Well Life EP, Solace the Happy Human. Both of them go crazy. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. It's over a bass head beat. That's gonna be crazy. Hopefully we have some footage, to follow that up. But if not, you should really catch the live vibes and pull up, get your tickets. We just announced that we doing $100 you spend at the show, at the store, you're gonna get a free ticket. So if you pull up to the store between now, July 17th, and spend $100, it will accompany a free ticket to the show on the 17th. Otherwise, I got tickets right now for the 17 hot ones. That's 17, July 17th. So that's how we coming. The comedian's gonna be hella funny. Music gonna be exquisite. It's gonna be a good time. Tommy T's legendary, iconic venue. You feel me? East Bay. We bringing Fairfield, the field to the whole thing, man. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be super excited. Make sure you get your tickets. And yeah, man, that's it for right now. New music coming.
Yeah, we got some special for 707 Day for the field.
707 Day is
For
gonna be
Fairfield,
special,
you know what I
specifically
mean?
for Fairfield. Even though it might not be too many events going around, we're gonna drop some music for the Fairfield. For Fairfield,
We've been running around all day like chickens with our head cut off, trying to make sure that we get it right
man.
for 707 Day. But we made it happen, and I'm proud of us, man. One thing, we're gonna be working, man. We have been working, and that's the thing. When you get a little bit of motion and you get a little bit of yeses, and you know what I mean, you getting that energy
And knows.
and no's. But sometimes when them yeses just keep coming, yes, 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 you got to keep it going, man. That is not the time to rest on your laurels. That's one of my favorite quotes.
You love that.
You do not rest on your laurels at that time. That's when you fire it up even more, because that means, you know what I'm saying, it's opening up. The universe is opening up for you, and I can tell you that. What? Nah, we still on there, though. And I can tell you that the last 2 days, me and Broden shot like 10 one takes.
10 of them. I done hit this fool and said, "Hey, we waking up at 6:30. Let's do something."
Like
and you don't even be up in the morning, but you
10
we
one
up.
takes.
We up at 6. He hit me. I'm ready for the marketing type shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna do my trading thing. This fool hit me like, "We still going?" I was finna be like, "Nah, we'll do it tomorrow." Got up, handled that. You know what I'm saying? Got a great response. Thing about these, shout out LaRussell too, because he put us on the DJI, the Osmo Pockets, the camera that can really accelerate content, producing content. And
Yeah.
that's we've been taking heed to that and really using it. So as soon as we record something with the one take, it got a gimbal on it. And it's fast. You can upload it straight to your computer after, upload it straight to your phone after, do your little color grade or whatnot, and upload it. So within an hour, it's uploaded. The content I just did.
Mm-hmm.
I think that accelerates. That accelerates what you're doing. So yeah, sometimes you gotta take notes and then put it to action. So that's what we've been doing, and we also been sitting on a few things. You know what I've been slapping? The stuff that we did in LA. That's a blap.
It is. I
That's
know.
a
I just
blap.
played it. I was playing it last
That's
night.
what made me resurface it.
It's a blapper.
Shout out my brother Millie, man. Millie
Yeah.
been rocking with us for almost 10 years.
For sure.
You found him off of Craigslist post.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Chris Millie from the 559 too. He from Fresno.
Dope. Producer, artist, engineer, sound. He getting on his CEO hype.
CEO. hype.
Yeah. Shout out my boy. He took care of us when we was out in LA this past last week. We was able to get in the studio out there and create some vibes. At a nice, beautiful studio that we used to go to when we was living out there. So that was definitely good to get back in there, and we shot some content too.
Definitely got some content.
So
And the energy of that song is crazy.
for sure.
You going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, your hooks is becoming more
That one was,
tighter.
That one was there.
They free flowing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
And that comes with more repetition, right?
for sure. More
You might
shots
need to
in the
get a
gym.
session that's you just doing hooks by yourself.
No, for sure.
I'm not by yourself, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's strictly for hooks. We're gonna knock out as many hooks as possible. Even though
Yeah.
we kind of do that already, but I think being more intentional with it. Like 50 said, he would do a whole session with just hooks. That's it.
That makes sense.
That's it.
That
But
makes
that's why
sense 'cause you're
50
locked
hooks is
in
so on point.
Yeah. That
Right?
makes sense because you're locked in that mental space at that time. That makes sense.
And my verses keep getting tighter too. Like on point.
Like, what?
On
Yeah, for
point.
sure. For
Like,
sure.
not even thinking about it, just seizing the moment and really delivering, having fun. I think that's the most important thing is having fun with this shit. Like,
Gotta have fun with it.
and not to mention we was in the, undisputed, the the ultimate hierarchy, the ultimate platform, and being in the orange room, which if you know, you know.
For
Finally
sure.
touched down in there, and
Yep.
it was a beautiful feeling. It was a beautiful feeling. We ended up having a long ass session that, you go into the session at night and don't leave till it's morning time type situation,
For
which
sure.
which was, you have to have good vibes in there to last that long, right?
You gotta
Otherwise,
love it.
you gotta
too.
love it.
Yeah.
And just seeing our mentor and the almighty, like, just seeing how he operates, you know what I'm saying, like the capacity that he operates, and just the love for the music, just being a kid in a candy store when you are recording, when you vibing, is like super infectious and inspiring. So I think, yeah, that just, it rejuvenated our spirit. It rejuvenated what we were doing. It stamped that, hey, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it, and have fun. Have fun with this shit. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody other than my family. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. Like, and I treat those who I'm rocking with like family.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Ofiq,
Yeah. Shout out to Cousin Feek,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Brother Ski, all that, all that. So it's like, yeah, man, this I love this music shit, fool.
Speaking of you and Feek, man, y'all just dropped that song too. The Maui Wowie and video.
Yes. Video is out right now, the Maui Wowie. We ended up shooting 2 videos while we was out there. I wasn't in the second one, but Feek took the reins and knocked that second one out. Um, and good response from that. People fucking with it. People fucking with it. It's just like everywhere we go, the idea is to create. And one thing I say is you got to be prepared. So when you go somewhere, make sure you have your equipment. My studio can fit in my backpack. That's how crazy this game is now.
Mm-hmm.
I can travel with just my studio in the backpack. I don't need nothing else. I'll figure clothes when I get there. As long as I got my studio intact with me on the backpack, let's rock. Let's rock. So be prepared. We ended up knocking out a few songs out there, getting some content. And yeah, man, that vibe of going to another place and catching that essence and just being in the moment, making music on the plane, higher frequencies. So don't take that for granted. And it's just a different setting. It's a different ambiance. It's a different vibe. And yeah, I think we deliver with that. We got some more music in the way too. We got some more music in the way. Um, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in to do some music right now, getting some beats, getting some verses too. So you know what to hit. Hit up CEO Nico on the DM. Hit up me personally. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. Shows, same. We want to kick it. You just want to come politic. You wanted me to consult. We can do that too.
Put it together, man. We here to show the love, share our knowledge, you know, gain knowledge, game exchange.
Game exchange.
You know, you never to you can't you can't not. It's not possible to know everything, so you could always learn something. And one of the best ways to learn something is from another human being. So we appreciate everybody, man. Uh, was episode 28. This is the Christian Ronaldo episode, one of the greats.
One of the greats, man.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We know it's the fourth, and people is out doing their thing, and whatnot. But we had to make sure that we stay here and we consistent and we tap in for y'all, man, and just giving us an update. It's just an update of what we got going on. Like, I'm not gonna say like a reflection episode, but just like an update of where we at right now. For everybody, that's tapped into us. Consistency is key, and we're gonna make sure we stay consistent. You know what I mean?
Despite everything,
Despite everything, even when there's obstacles.
it might be hardships and it might be obstacles. My bro Feek just said that in the verse.
There you go. I think the fuel and the energy and the win is actually still persevering through those things.
I agree.
It may not is not even monetary sometimes.
It's not the result. It's
Yeah.
literally the progression.
Exactly. So gotta count your small wins, man. I think you gotta count the small wins through everything because small wins add up, right?
What'd you say? Try to win at least a few days of the week.
And try to win at least 4 days of the week, 4 out of 7. You know what I mean?
Pretty good percentage.
Yeah. Try to win 4 days out of the week. You ain't gonna win every day, but 4 days out of the week.
Start with 3. Start with 2.
Start with 3.
1.
Start with 2. Exactly.
You don't get to the 4. You got to start with 1 to get to 4, right?
For sure. For sure. And so we definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in. There's Live from the Field number 28. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Stay tapped in with us. Reach out to us. Peace.
You gonna bust a freestyle?
That's where it was going, huh?
Man, I thought you was gonna let him off. I thought you was gonna unloading, brother.
He thought I was coming freestyle.
Come
bars.
freestyle, brother. Brother ski.
You never know. You never know. Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely Fairfieldian out right now. Man, yeah, I know y'all been seeing it. It's spreading. Can we say Fairfield anthem?
I mean,
Is it debatable yet?
I mean, let's keep the controversy going. Let's keep the the communication going. However you feel. If
Yeah.
you don't feel like it is, that's cool. Put it in the comment.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they're gonna be playing that 20 years from now.
Okay. That's a bold statement.
I'm sure when they search up songs, like if you're trying to do something and you're around the city and you just trying to search up and you go to your song, you're trying to play something, and the first thing you put when you let me search up let me put Fairfield in the song. That's gonna be the song that comes up
I mean, I feel like it's getting up there to the top right now.
for sure.
The more I'm seeing people post it on their stories, the more I'm seeing
I know
people
that's what I'm
just
saying. I
throw it
seen a
in
couple
there.
people popping it in there with
That means when
yeah.
they just type in Fairfield,
That-
that's the first
right?
ones that come up.
That's exactly what I thought. It
Come
made
on
me
now.
feel like you know what I mean. That's probably the song that comes up.
Come on now.
So, man, that's one of the ones, boy.
Thank you, fool. And the
For
funny
sure.
thing is, I sent this to this fool, and he didn't even respond to it. So that just shows sometimes you just gotta keep going.
And you can't
What
get in your
feels
feelings.
Right. Don't get in your feelings.
I didn't not respond to it because I didn't hear it. I didn't even listen to it. It wasn't like I heard it and I didn't respond
Okay.
because I got
We'll
an
say
ear.
that.
I know that.
We'll say that.
Nigga, we were having a conversation. You had to tell me, shit, you didn't respond to the song. I had to look back at my phone and look because I didn't know. I couldn't remember that you had sent me a song. I was in Vegas.
You was in Vegas
It wasn't like I was just in the
at
city.
the little Cuzzo's birthday.
So I was
that
in
makes sense.
Vegas. But when I did listen to it, like I told you, I listened to it 7 times back to back to back to back to back.
It got that repeat value.
For
So
sure.
it's less. I think it's less than 2 minutes. No, it's right around 2 minutes.
Yeah, and it's just that energy on that. Your energy is just like you could feel the energy through the song.
You can definitely feel, and it's a blap, boy.
You
That's
feel
a
me?
blap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a blap. So we appreciate all the love and the response and the feedback, man, because it wouldn't be nowhere without y'all. I can listen to it 1,000 billion quadrillion times. We can definitely both do that, right? But it's the people that take it and make it their own.
For sure.
It's the people that fuck with it. It's the people that, hey, I've been rocking with Fairfield since Easy SD. That
Mhm.
means you feeling something from that record that you had to say that. That means, you know what I'm saying? You putting it there with the legendaries, you know what I'm saying? So that's big. That's big. It's huge. It's much appreciated. And for those that's hating, keep hating. Mic drop. I'm gonna bust a freestyle. Drop that shit.
Got so so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team. This ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look. I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Huh? Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.